This is Today in Nashville, a celebration of the people, places, and things that make Music City a great place to live. Now your hosts Kelly Sutton and Carole Sullivan.
Hi, happy Tuesday, everyone. Pilgrimage Fest coming up this weekend.
Yes.
Lots happening in Franklin, so here we go. We got a great artist today.
One of the artists that's going to be there is Sinclair, and she's in our Beach Whiskey Green Room right now. She's playing on Saturday, but you don't need a ticket to watch her live on our Hard Rock stage coming up later in the show. Stay tuned.
You go. And we're getting the scoop on T-Pac's first original production, which I found it hard to believe.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, this is the first time. This is their own original production. It's a musical called Part of the Plan. We have cast members here to talk about this show, and take a little listen.
Oh.
It's music after your heart, isn't it?
It's Dan Fogelberg. That was my song from my wedding. Not that particular song, but Dan Fogelberg.
It's like, wow, it's so
Longer
original.
Than.
Wouldn't have called that one, Cal.
Isn't it awesome? So I love that music anyway, but now it's set to a musical.
Yeah, so it's Dan Fogelberg's music,
Yes.
but the story's really touching, and we'll talk about that.
And if you can't afford an actual Bentley, you can definitely afford this Bentley. Oh my goodness, she is so cute. A 3-year-old pup looking for a home. You could take home a Bentley today, everybody.
This Bentley at Nashville Humane, the cutest little pup. Okay, Bentley, turn your head so we can see your other eye. It's so sweet.
Isn't she a beautiful
It's so sweet.
pup?
Reminds me of,
Look at that.
now I can't think of the show.
Little Rascals.
Thank you.
We are on the same wavelength.
See? I was
Always.
like, you know.
Yes, I totally feel you.
You know what I'm feeling is the party going on in our Super Home Surplus kitchen. It looks so great. Take a look over there. We are talking Southern cocktail party recipes.
All right.
Yes, from these ladies. And when we mean South, we mean like Southern Hemisphere. So we've got South African cuisine, and then we've got Elvis Presley delights because
Yes.
his cousin's in the kitchen cooking up. I mean, it's a whole mixed bag of love and joy, and you're going to love the recipes.
Deborah and Edie, they're going to walk us through some fun stuff today, so stay tuned for that. And a really special event that happened last night. You were there. Tell us all about it.
It was a March of Dimes signature chef event. Channel 4 is a media sponsor. Really big success. A lot of our friends were out there. Shohan serving up meatballs like no other. Oh my gosh. And look, it's Richard from the Green Garden Gourmet. It was a really great event.
This is like old home week with all of our friends.
I know. I was like, hey, it's like Today in Nashville, except for Marilyn couldn't make the event. No, this was the cool part. They were showing these old photos, and it really kind of took you back to March of Dimes and the strides that the March of Dimes have made, you know, giving babies a fighting chance and how they've affected so many families over the decades. So it was really, really cool. So thanks to everyone for the support of that event.
It's so cool. So very cool.
Now, I can't even believe we are talking about this. Hockey season. It is on, my friends, already. I love it. How about
We
this?
had hockey in June this year, and that's never happened, so it seems like it's so much earlier, but this is
They're definitely going to be in
start.
shape because they had no time to not be in shape.
This is what's happening. The hockey doubleheader today. It's Florida Panthers, Bridgestone. It's the preseason. First game's at 3:30, second is at 7. Every ticket purchased for the 3:30 game will go toward hurricane relief efforts. That's so cool they're doing that. Also, we find out today at 12:30 who will replace Mike Fisher as team
I don't like it. I don't like it phrased that way. That sounds like,
well,
you
not
know.
replace, but who will have the C? Who gets the C?
Who's going to be the captain?
I think it's going to be Roman Josi.
Okay. We'll go with that.
Roman Josi, I think, might be probably top of mind for many. I don't know.
I have 2 preseason games today. Bridgestone. How fun is that?
All happening. And then if you are headed down to the park at Harlansdale this weekend for Pilgrimage Fest, you can get $10 off of Lyft.
Yeah, so, and this is really great because, listen, I know some people are concerned about parking, so here is your code, DICKLPF. There will be a dedicated Lyft pickup and drop-up spot at the festival. Make things nice and easy, so it's DICKLPF starting Saturday morning at 8 through Sunday night at 10:30. So here's the catch, small catch. It goes to the first 750 people who use the promo code. They get $10 off. Got to be 21 and older.
Yeah, because it's sponsored by George Dickel. So there you go.
You don't get Dickel though on the ride.
But wouldn't it be
Wouldn't
great
it be great if it did?
Oh!
I feel like this little airplane
We
model.
should do that next year. That's going to be
what?
our enterprise. We're going to pick people up and give them whiskey in the back seat, and they're going to pay us for
This
rides.
seems like this doesn't seem like a.
And we'll video the entire thing. What could go wrong?
Because they'll use it in court. So there you go.
It's going to be so great.
Okay, I'm
got it all
pumped for
laid out
this tonight. I'm so happy for him, guys. We got to tune in.
He almost went home, and I was at home voting rapidly for Chase Goring from Nolensville. He is performing for the very last time tonight on America's Got Talent, and then we will find out who the big winner is.
So here it is tonight at 7, right here on Channel 4. It is the AGT finale. The top 10 are performing. The winner of this gets $1 million. And I mean, Chase, he's such a cutie pie.
He is.
He was on our show. He went to Ravenwood High School, and he's been performing on AGT, and he's just been adorable. And I hope he wins. I mean, that would just be amazing. We find out on Wednesday who the winner is. So watch tonight, vote Wednesday's announcement.
Okay.
So many cool things.
So many people that are so talented in multiple ways, including our friend Travis Rosen.
Travis Rosen from Franklin. He tied for 4th place on American Ninja Warrior. That was on last night right here on Channel 4.
Now, he didn't make it as far as he'd hoped that he would go. He wanted to go all the way, but still has a lot to be proud of.
You know, didn't make it to stage 3 or 4 for that matter. Thought I'd really make it back to stage 3 and was obviously gunning for stage 4 this time, but you know what? It just wasn't meant to be, but still very happy and pleased with how I did. You know, going out on the second to last obstacle on stage 2. You know, best showing I've had in several years. I mean, those wing nuts were crazy, very, very far. And in light of all the physical challenges this year, all the training I've missed out on due to injury, you know, I'm happy, I'm pleased.
Didn't he have shoulder surgery?
I don't know how he just doesn't have full body surgery after doing this for 8 different seasons. I mean, the guy's incredible.
He is incredible. No way. So he fell on the second to last obstacle last night.
That hurts.
Now he hinted on Twitter he might be trying out again for another season of American Ninja Warrior. So we may not have seen the last of Travis Rosen.
Oh, that's so cool.
He made that look ridiculously easy.
I love that. I love that.
I really want to try just a little tiny bit of it. Like first
the
one,
tiniest.
I'd fall in and be great. All right, Luke Bryan, he's out on the Huntin', Fishin' and Lovin' Everyday tour with Brett Eldridge opening for him. And it looks like they might be having just a little too much fun.
This picture sort of made my morning. I went, yeah, that's what friends are for.
Love it.
At the tour stop in Chicago over the weekend, Brett posted this picture with the caption, "The feeling you get when Luke Bryan is the bartender and he keeps pouring tequila."
Look at Luke over there on the side. It took me a minute. I thought it was just Brett like going, "This is how I feel." And then I looked and I went, no, Luke's really pouring tequila. So,
absolutely.
There you go.
Those two have a good time together.
Yes.
I'm sure they're pumped for the Pred season too.
Yes.
Because they love going to those games.
They do love going to those games. Luke is always there with the kids. The Huntin', Fishin' and Lovin' Everyday tour runs in through the end of October, and then Luke also has another tour, the farm tour, that he goes out on. So, yeah, too much. Wait, he's exhausting. All right, when we ran the St. Jude Rock and Roll Half Marathon, literally, I felt like at one point I may have done this.
Well, it's because it was like 100 degrees
out there. It was 97 degrees. This woman in Washington rolled herself across the finish line at a marathon. I mean, determination at the 10th level. Look at this.
Now, when
is she across the line? Did she get across the line? Yeah, I guess so. She touched it. I guess that's all she had to do.
What type of race is this? That doesn't look like a very formal line.
It really doesn't. It kind of looked like she was rolling. It looked like gravel.
Are we even sure she did that? What is that? So she had some sort of issue and she collapsed, unfortunately, and she was like, "No, I'm just going to roll on in." Good for you.
Listen, if that ever happened, I would drag you across the line. I would drag you across the line.
Drag. We'll give you like a skid mark.
Just pull you. It'd be great. You'd roll.
I don't know about that race she was in.
But you know it would be. Yeah, that was a little sketchy race.
Oh, I like this. What are we eating?
Oh, it is time for What Are We Eating?
Yes.
Always our favorite segment ever.
Okay. Oh my. Yeah. Let's go, Hawaiian. Spam. Well, happy birthday, Spam. It's your 80th anniversary. You've got staying power, not just in the can, but in our hearts. We are celebrating by eating a Spam breakfast sandwich. Oh, our senior executive producer, Tim Hall, crafted this sandwich. Oh. It is a white bread crostini with thinly sliced Spam, griddled to perfection, American cheese, farm fresh egg, leaf lettuce, and plum tomatoes. Did you know what Spam stands for?
Nope, sure don't.
Sizzle pork and you made that up. That's not true. Yes, you did. You didn't? It does not stand for that. stands for good luck.
You ready?
Let's try it.
That's tasty.
I've never, you didn't take a bite.
I did.
Can I tell you something? My mom put me on Nutrisystem with her when I was a senior in high school. And this tastes just like Nutrisystem.
Why are we going there? Your mom did that?
It was like the buddy system or something.
Barb Chandler.
It tastes just like this nut. I'm in.
Really? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna leave that for someone else to enjoy. I don't want to be the person that keeps it all to myself.
Sharing is
I want to
caring.
share. Sharing is caring. Take it, Erica, please.
80 years for Spam. They gotta be doing something right.
Mm-hmm. Sure. That can, I believe, might be
80. It could
might
have
be
been
80
the
years
original.
old.
Could have been the original.
It was really nice.
I like
Thank you,
that.
Tim, for that.